Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shanieology. Hello there, you two. It is I, Skeletor. And I have pirated Shanieology's channel once again. Why, you ask? Well, now, I'm sure a number of you who saw me start to do the Netflix Masters of the Universe Revelation reaction were probably asking, oh great, now he's not going to do the 3D animated series one. Well, you'd be wrong if you thought that. In fact, I plan on doing them both at the same time. As you probably should already know, I like the new animated series. Well, it's not a perfect series. I don't like everything about it. There's a lot of things I don't like. But it's an honest show. I like it so much, in fact, that I bought the toys. Look at Skeletor here. Look at them. Why do they make me look just as buff as He-Man in this? Now, I know they always made Skeletor look as buff as He-Man, but do they have to make me also look like I didn't go to leg day? Which is odd, because Kildo was kind of a scrawny guy before his flesh got eaten away. Why did he bulk up after? I don't understand. Leave in the comments if you'd like to see Skeletor do an unboxing to these two. Anyway, let's not waste any more precious time. What episode are we in? I think we left off in episode 5. Keldor has just turned into Skeletor. So, without further ado, let's watch this thing.
Managed to retrieve this footage from the memory bank of a damaged bot. The brute's identity remains a mystery, but we've confirmed him as the thief's...
He seemed to know about the sword, so does he not know that the sword has the magical ability to transform someone into He-Man?
Accomplice. She's been identified as a handwitch from the lower wards named Tila. May need to consider
Handwitch, a.k.a. Naruto.
the aid of our neighbors in the sea and sky.
We don't need the merfolk or the avian to help us with anything.
Well, I kind of agree. Merfolk, I got one working for me, and he's pretty useless.
In your search, General, repurpose every arcade drone in the kingdom to help you. We must find these enemies of the Republic.
Search parameters for person.
Okay, I just wanted to understand. So, we have established that Randor knows about the Power Sword. He knows how important it is. Does he not know anything about it that the Power Sword will choose a champion? If he does know that the sword will choose a champion, then does he not realize that the sword chose Adam to be the champion? I'm curious. He seems to know a lot about the sword. He wants it back bad enough, so he must understand its power.
Interest expanded. Coded information included. Jungle confirms receipt.
Hey! I really have to hire her. I've got a lot of broken statues at Snake Mountain that need to be fixed.
Do you know where the... Sorry.
Badlands in motion. FC
What you listening to?
alert.
Security chatter. It helps me focus when I'm doing something important.
Security chatter makes someone focus? I think that's a bit of a reach, don't you think? And the funny part is we've seen her sit around and meditate before, and I don't ever remember her listening to security chatter all those other times. I wonder if the security chatter will serve a purpose in this episode.
How is fixing a statue of Ghost Lady important?
My hope is that if we clean up the mess Keldor made, she might come back out of hiding and give us some answers.
So she figures that the lady is hidden in the statue? I guess it's possible.
Being master of the universe on us, then vanished without telling us what that actually means.
Quick question. How much of the castle have you explored?
Why?
Adam has to go pee-pee. Well, just go. What the hell? Who cares? Trust me, if you ever walked into Snake Mountain, there's no bathroom in Snake Mountain. Well, there was a bathroom in Snake Mountain, but Beastman wrecked it. I can't hire a plumber. It's not like I can just call up a plumber and say, hey, yeah, this is Skeletor. Can you come and fix my plumbing? No plumbers want to come to Snake Mountain. And then Trapjaw, he tried to fix the toilet once. He made the seat into a trapjaw. Almost bit my ass off. So I just say go as Mother Nature intended.
Hey, Chris.
You weren't about to do your business in my dad's helmet, were you, Adam?
What? Adam was going to use her helmet to pee? Why did they stop this? This would have been absolutely hilarious. And then to see her put it on after, that would have been great. What is Adam, some kind of savage? Well, I guess he was raised with tigers, but still, tigers pee anywhere. They wouldn't use someone's helmet to pee on, especially one that she uses to fight. I mean, like someone wiping their behind with his sword. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Not like you haven't done it plenty of times on hunts.
It's my...
What? She's peed in her own helmet, and she still puts it on her head. Now, I thought this crass girl was disgusting before. Her eating habits, her burping, her bad breath. But now she pees in her own helmet and still wears it? It's a good thing I don't have a nose. I would really hate to smell these people.
I'm meant to do whatever I want to do in it.
I'll just use them out.
That's gross. That's absolutely disgusting.
Still doing here?
Figuring out where the bathroom is in this place?
I'm serious.
Protecting the power of Grayskull?
From who? The only people that even knew about this spooky pile of rocks were your uncle and...
He's still trying to pee in the helmet. What's wrong with you, Adam? Why would you want to pee in that helmet? If you're going to pee in that helmet, just pee anywhere. And the fact that this show started, and I've said the word pee several times, shows how much this is for children.
Word witch, and they're gone now. So what reason do we have to stay?
Well, maybe because you don't have a house to live? This is the only place you have for shelter? Just for starters?
That's what I thought.
Crass, wait!
You know, watching Adam agonize over his lack of urination has made me have to go. Snake Mountain! Oh, how I'm homesick. I must say, it is quite a nice version of Snake Mountain. Although I'm not a big fan on the color. I prefer purple or red.
Must you do that here?
Where else was he going to do it? Outside? What's wrong with grabbing his chin there? How picky is this Evelyn? How dare you grab your chin in my presence? This is a no chin grabbing zone.
This looks worse than it really is.
Attend me, my minions.
It's not me for sure, because I'm extremely self-conscious about showing my bald scalp without my hood. Then I would look like Scareglow, and I don't want to look like him. I'm still holding on to the hope that I'm a human, and not some skeleton.
We've gone from co-conspirators to minions.
Joke's on you, you've always been minions. You just didn't know it.
Lovely.
How much longer do we have to put up with this?
Long enough to seize the Havoc staff for ourselves.
What are you two conspiring?
We were off discussing our concern for you, mighty Skeletor.
Yes, because I don't see through that ruse at all. You could have come up with something better.
After all, you spoke so eloquently of ushering in a new era for Eternia, but have been pouting in the bath ever since.
What's wrong with taking a bath? At least this Skeletor has proper hygiene, unlike that Adam and Crass girl where they're peeing in helmets.
Don't confuse pouting with plotting. We were routed by children, after all.
The only reason they gained the advantage was your nephew's decision to share the power of Grayskull with them.
An unexpected application of an inferior product.
Oh, so now it's inferior. Before you desperately wanted it, now it's inferior. I guess this Skeletor lives in denial. I, on the other hand, wouldn't give up so easily. I wouldn't stop until I seized that power. I would force it to obey my will.
He's where it's at.
Perhaps you should do the same for us with Havoc, using your staff to share in place of his sword.
I don't think that's how Havoc works. Havoc seems to be quite a selfish power.
A fine idea. The Sword of Power was crafted from the rarest metal on Eternia, Carbonite. The only known metal capable of transferring cosmic power. Unfortunately for you.
How does he know all this now? He didn't know this back then. How could something be unforeseen, and then somehow he understands its power quite clearly?
My Havoc staff is hewn from more common metals.
I might know where you could find some if you were interested in a Carbonite upgrade. What? I made things. I know where Randor has some Carbonite.
And judging by a chin thing, I don't know if I trust you. That doesn't seem to work too well, and it's quite squeaky.
Stashed away, but he's beefed up security since the sword got snatched, and we're short our usual thief.
What if we just find a new thief?
Brilliant idea! I'm glad you thought of it. What if I just find a new thief? This Skeletor sure does come up with some gems.
That's guaranteed to get under Randor's skin before I claim his throne for myself.
He almost sounded like Mark Hamill there. He was doing quite a quick impression of the Joker. Hope he doesn't do that too often.
I have a bone to pick with him anyway.
I like it when I say that.
Yeah.
Now, see, Skeletor doesn't seek approval from minions. He just tells his jokes, bad or good. You either laugh or you die. That's it. I wouldn't give them a choice to not laugh. You think I'd say, Mer-man, was my joke hilarious? Huh? I need your approval? No. If he doesn't laugh, I zap him in his rear end. That's it. You don't laugh at my jokes? Psh, I'll make you laugh.
Are we certain they went this way?
Apparently, a bunch of them flew this way in pursuit of their vehicle.
Multiple inbound contacts in violation of airspace and speed restrictions.
Poachers, robots?
I think not, General.
This turned into a horror movie now. I really enjoy the aesthetic and design of this animation. It looks futuristic, yet still semi-medieval. I kind of like the tone of it. The animation is extremely well done. I thought there was a woman there screaming. It was that guy. If ever I heard one of my minions scream like that, they'd be out the door. Scream like a man. How long does it take someone to put this puzzle together? Scratch what I said before. She's horrible at putting puzzles together. It took her way too long.
All right, Ghost Lady. I finish this. You tell me that I'm still in control of my own fate. Powers or not, I'm nobody's puppet.
Hold on. If you want to be in control of your own fate, why do you need someone to tell you that you are in control? Control means you control your own fate. You don't ask permission or you don't ask someone whether you can control your own fate. It kind of defeats the purpose of actually being in control of your own fate. If you want to have power and control, you don't say, excuse me, can I have power and control now? No, not yet. But I feel like I want to have power. Not yet. Okay, fine. Here, have your power. Yay, I have my power. If you want power, you take it.
Ouch! What now?
I was like, is this ghost playing tricks on her? Is that what she's about? She's a big practical joking sorceress, which would have been hilarious in the original if they made the sorceress a practical joker. Hey guys from Flash Kids, make a skit about that.
Mayday, this is General Dolos calling for an emergency evac. We have crashed and are under attack. Fall back!
And that's it?
I was able to turn... Incoming! This place is unpredictable.
This place...
What is this now, Harry Potter? Why are the books flying? And where is the library? This place has a library but no washroom? Well, at least there's paper in those books, so that's toilet paper.
Amazing.
I was able to track the signal all the way out to the Badlands. It'll be a while before anyone from Eternals can get to them.
Randor's thugs can take care of themselves. Not our problemo.
Well, it's a good thing that these selfish kids were chosen to have the power. Remember, kids, with great power comes great... Nah, I won't say it.
It was. We have the power of Grayskull. Let's use it.
Like we owe it to destiny or something?
So is this Tina gonna be like that too? I liked her before. She was optimistic. She was fun. She was traveling around following some voice in her head. And now she doesn't trust the voice after she gets more power? That does not track. We better not be turning this Tina into the other Tina. A complaining, whining, I hate magic, I distrust everyone. A character like that is completely unlikable. Let's hope that this one is not like that.
Like owing anyone anything.
Uh-oh, you disappointed Mommy. Oops, she doesn't know it's Mommy yet. Well, we all owe somebody something.
He-Man will just save these soldiers all by himself.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You never needed anyone before. Why do you need anyone now?
He doesn't know how to fly the ship, does he?
No, he does not. And I'll bet there'll be plenty of things to ram.
I can't look at her the same way again. She's got the helmet on her head. I know she pees in it. And she put the pee helmet on her head. How gross is this? And I know for a fact she is not washing that helmet.
I hate it when he uses my own words against me. Nothing like coming back to the place we were buried alive, huh? Hope these guys are worth it.
Well, probably not. But heroes shouldn't care about things like that. At least so I'm told. I'm a villain. That's just what I assume heroes think.
Let's just get this over with. Sister, you are speaking my language.
Why does them teaming up make me feel sick in my tummy?
Yes, it does to me as well. if I was Adam right now, I'd be regretting giving them power.
We need to talk. I'm sorry this is all so weird.
I thought he was going to apologize for trying to pee in a helmet. That's what you should apologize for, otherwise you have nothing else to apologize for. Apologize for what? Doing the right thing? Well, according to Heroes Code, doing the right thing.
Racing off to rescue your dad's guards so he'll be impressed and ask you to move in?
Not with
Well, you know, since you are public enemy number one, that would be a good thing to happen. Unless you want to live in a rickety old cold castle without any washroom at all.
the rest of you. Do you really think the king wants a thief, a jungle girl, a criminal's assistant, and a tiger living in the royal palace? We're in the...
What's wrong with that? That's who lives with me. I come to think of it, yeah. No.
Together.
What if we don't choose to do this together?
I didn't say you couldn't.
I'm not liking the direction this Tila's taking.
Quiet down. We're here.
And let's master up.
Power upgrade!
Whatever, I'm working it out.
Why are they so worried about branding in this? You can tell this is for a brand new generation. A YouTube, Instagram generation. They're always worrying about their brand names.
By the power of Grayskull.
Look at her face! I always find when she transforms, it's like her face is about to explode. Hey, maybe the transformation will clean her helmet. Come on, He-Man! Point that sword at your legs for once! You have no balance with that humongous of a body.
Tila, what gives?
I'm good with my own magic. Thanks.
I'm not liking this. Why just because her name is Tila? Does she have to act like a brat?
Where are the soldiers?
There.
Look at it! He looks exactly like Metroid. He's the one character that I really can't get behind. I like most of the other characters, although Tila's starting to go down on my list in this episode. But Man-at-Arms here, I just can't get behind. Not his look, not his attitude. I hate the fact that he's the same age. He's supposed to be the wise one, and they made him the fool. That's the one change I really can't get behind. And I have this urge to play Nintendo. Put in the comments if you want to see Skeletor play Nintendo.
Are the soldiers? Identify yourselves.
We're here to save you.
Persons of interest located. Initiate arrest protocols.
Wah, wah, wah. That's why being a hero doesn't pay.
Your weapons and stand down for arrest.
We're the persons of interest from the encrypted message.
Yeah, you stole the sword, and I'm clearly holding it, so that tracks.
Guards, lock them inside the ship until we can locate General Dolos.
Why do those things look like the Hershey's Kiss Army?
Beasts have not walked this planet for many millennia.
How are they even alive?
I don't think they are.
I'll keep the guards out of the way.
Yes, that ought to help them trust you. They're gods. They're designed to fight. I'm pretty sure they can handle themselves. It would probably work more in your favor if you fought alongside them and not hid them away for no reason. They're not children. And then put a force field to cage them in? They're not helpless babies, Tila. They're trained guards with pretty sophisticated tech. I'm pretty sure they can handle themselves.
Of you, break some bones.
Come and get it!
Beware of a pee-pee attack. She's gonna hit you with a pee-pee helmet. Why did they even bother making this a sword? They should have made it a baseball bat because that's how he uses it. Earth to Adam, you are holding a sword, not a bat. You're not trying out for the Yankees.
This green stuff looks real familiar.
It's Havoc, your uncle's favorite kind of magic.
I guess he might not be that vaporized after all.
Why attack these soldiers?
Does this really matter right now?
How is he not dead yet? Lucky he's got a lot of armor on him because he's a pretty useless fighter, even with the power.
Illegal to prevent the apprehension of a subject of war.
Sorry, little guy.
Hey, these things won't stay down!
Hold on! Lightning
Why would he use this power at this point? I mean, the last time he used it, it drained all his energy, did it not? We'll see. I do like when he uses it, though. It does look pretty awesome.
I don't see how that's possible.
So this time when he used that power, it didn't drain him of his energy? It did the last time.
These things are magic, Tila. Any suggestions?
Well, don't look now, but you're magic as well, Adam. In fact, everything you've been doing up to now is magic.
Separating the havoc from the bones entirely. Ain't that something, I don't know, Sorceress might be good at? If I drop my touch, my spell breaks and these soldiers come out to arrest us and then get...
Yes, they're going to arrest you in the middle of an actual battle. I'm pretty sure they'll be fine, Tila. Stop making excuses.
And I don't want to use magic that isn't mine.
There we go, a little honesty here. At least this Tila's honest about her feelings.
Seemed to bother you when Adam gave it to you.
Well, facts. That's our facts. See, they're doing my job for me, pointing out the ridiculousness of her.
First rule of life in the wards is survival. We were getting our butts handed to us when Adam gave it to me.
We won't have any butts.
Unlike now, right? You guys are doing just fine. Just keep digging there, Tila.
To be handed if you don't power up and help. Tila, please.
Why must you beg someone to help? You are unworthy, Tila. You are unworthy of the power of the sorceress.
Say the words, Adam.
By the power of Grayskull.
Wonder, 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 Wonder Woman! That's just what I think about when I see that symbol. These scenes are pretty awesome, I must say. However, I will also say it's very ADD-inducing. Well, I guess we don't need the rest of the team now. She can pretty much handle everything herself. She's all mopey. Oh, I've got power that I can save all my friends with a wave of my hand. How depressing. Yes, I could really see why you wouldn't want that power. And then they put the parentheses beside her head.
That falcon, was that you? The castle's powers and yours are one and the same.
Yes, which is why I don't understand why she has to ask Adam for the power in the first place. It should be the reverse. She's the sorceress. She is the conduit for the power. Because she's so connected to the castle, she should be the one designating the power, not He-Man. Not to say He-Man can't designate some power, but she shouldn't have to ask Adam.
You are the sorceress of Grayskull, just as I once was. Does that mean I'm gonna end up like you? A ghost?
Yes! What a stupid question! If you die, you're gonna end up a ghost like you, or should I just vaporize out of existence? Because I'd rather vaporize out of existence, apparently.
What your hesitation is about. You fear having your future decided for you. You only need fear.
Which is why she decided to follow a voice in her head.
You only need fear winding up a ghost lady like me if you make the same choices and mistakes. You're
like holding in your pee, living in that castle without a bathroom, and then dying of some form of bladder poisoning.
Future is your own. Whether you use it or not, the power gifted to you by Adam belongs...
That's not gonna fly well with a lot of feminists. How dare she imply that a man gave her power? I find it hilarious. But I can see a bunch of pink-haired angry women out there not liking that statement. And also it's a false statement like I previously said. The sorceress does not need He-Man to get her power. She gets her power directly from Castle Grayskull.
With you. What if I do mess up? We are all here to help you, Tila. You are no longer alone.
Yes, Tila, you have your friends now. You can get rid of those whatever grammar marks beside your head.
Who are you? You may call me Eldris.
Why don't you just admit you're her mother? That's gonna be something for the future so that she can get upset about. Why did you not tell me you were my mommy?
That was odd.
And then they'd have to find out who her daddy was, and that's gonna be even more complicated.
Are you alright?
Sorry it took so long for me to make a decision to transform. Just not used to looking out for anyone else.
Hey, at least this Teela learned a lesson. And gratefully, after this, we won't see her moping around like the other Teela.
Whole friends as family thing is new for all of us. Did I just put myself out there too much?
I do not like this character. Not that I don't like a character like him. A character like him is fine. I just can't get past the fact that this is Man-at-Arms talking like this. He's not a man. He's a boy, a child at arms.
Jermaine, Adam's uncle, and his cronies are still alive.
Cronus is a crony.
Is she about to pee right now? Because it looks like she's squatting. Is that what she's doing? I wouldn't put it past her to be talking to people and peeing in her pants.
Am I the only one just getting that?
They can't get away with what they did to...
See, she's in the corner there by herself for no other reason than she's just peeing. I can't get past the pee. I'm sorry.
Village.
I know, and we won't let them.
We're in this together.
Yes!
Yeah!
Don't touch me with your pee helmet. Get away from me. You're gross.
Does, however, have to wonder what Keldor wanted with those soldiers.
I really like the blend of animation here. You see the CGI with traditional animation? I like it. I like the aesthetic of it.
We'll see.
You see, putting them away so that they couldn't fight and then leaving without unlocking them doesn't look good on you.
Criminals again. Let's get back to searching for the general.
General, I have to say, you've looked better.
Despite the
How can you tell how he looks? He's got all that equipment.
appearance of your nephew and his friends, part one of...
By the way, all that green stuff, well, it should be purple. That's where I get the main ingredient for Skeletor's special blend.
plan was a success.
Cronus, it's time for part 2.
Why steal the carbonite when we can just take it?
Well, taking and stealing are kind of the same thing.
How do I look?
I liked you before better. Oh, we haven't still seen Orko yet. I can't wait. So, there we have it. Episode 5 in the book. I was kind of scared for a moment there. I thought they were going to make Teela an unbearable, complaining, mopey brat for the rest of the run of the show. Lucky thing they nipped that in the bud quickly. I still enjoy the show. It's not flawless. There are aspects of it that I still scratch my head. Man-at-Arms being one of them. I still don't like his look, nor do I like the fact that they made him the wise one, the one who everyone looked up to as the comic relief. There are other characters they could have used for that. There wasn't enough Skeletor in this episode for my taste, but what are you going to do? And yes, I will be doing another Revelation after this. I think going forward that Skeletor will be going back and forth between this series and Revelation, probably to show the contrast between the two. And also, like every holiday season, Skeletor will take a break the final 2 weeks, maybe from the new series, but I will be doing the Filmation Christmas special with She-Ra, as well as a Charlie Brown, which has now become a tradition for me. Hopefully I'll have time to do them all, because I still haven't gotten Shanie a gift, and apparently I have to, other than the gift of 5,000 subs, which apparently isn't good enough for him. Thank you, by the way, as I did just hit 5,000, and I am grateful to you all. I got a new mic here, so very shortly I will probably be doing a live stream. Still trying to figure out what to do with it, but I will probably just throw caution to the wind at some point and do one. So look out for that. I'm not sure when yet, but it will be coming soon. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shanieology. Until next time.